Draymond, and Klay Thompson have been selected to be on the All-Star team. They joined Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. Back-to-back years that all four of them have made it onto the All-Star team. The first time in the history of the NBA that a team has been able to get 4 players on the All-Star team in back-to-back years. Our second news topic of the day is that Jordan Bell will return next week. There were a couple rumors that he might be able to come back this week, but that ankle is still sore. They're going to play it safe with him because he's having such an insane season. So he's going to come back next week, be totally healthy. He is very lucky that it didn't get broken and is still in good spirits. Good to see that Jordan Bell will be back and healthy for next week. And then our final news and rumor of the day, Kevin Durant was ejected for the 4th time yesterday, his 10th technical foul of the year. You know, we've had a lot of news and kind of updates this year about how the NBA players and the officials are not getting along. Star players across the league are getting ejected, technicals all over the place. Apparently they're meeting the All-Star game to try to smooth some things out. But I think all basketball fans right now are getting kind of sick of all these players getting ejected every single game. But hopefully they can come to a resolution. So that's our news and rumors roundup of the week. Draymond and Klay to the All-Star game. Jordan Bell is going to return next week. And Kevin Durant was ejected for the 4th time last night against the Knicks. Let's get into 5 players the Warriors could trade for at the deadline. It's coming up in February, so let's go through the 5. And we start with number 1, Kyle Quinn, the center for the New York Knicks. We know the Knicks want to move one of the 3 bigs between Hernangomez, Kyle Quinn, and his Cantor. As of right now, they're probably not going to trade Cantor, so Quinn is the target. We know the Warriors have been linked to him for about a week now. They like his versatility in defense. Could be really good off the bench, especially with the fact that JaVale McGee just has not been as good this year. His overall statistics are not that great. He is a bench big, but he could be a nice player to add a little versatility as the season goes on and in the playoffs. Let's go to our second option. How about Willy Hernangomez, the other center for the Knicks? Again, young player, 23 years old, going to give you quality minutes off the bench, offense and defense, a little bit of rebounding as well. Kind of similar to Omri Caspi, a little bit taller than him, so probably not going to be there because they're pretty similar players, but at the same time, a good option off the bench if need be. How about our third option? What about Lou Williams? Could he be an option at the deadline? We know how much the Warriors just love to go all in. Can you imagine with the season that Lou Williams is having right now, putting him on the Warriors? The team is already the best team of all time and it's completely unfair. So how about we make it even more unfair with the breakout player of 2017-2018, Lou Williams. Was a shame that he wasn't selected to the All-Star team. I think we can all agree that he's had that kind of season, but he has said that he doesn't want to get traded. He has been traded 3 times in about the past 7 months. So if he wants to stay on the Clippers, hopefully he's going to try to stay there, but he could get traded to the Warriors if they try to go all in. Let's go to another player, and this one I absolutely love. The minutes might be a little tricky, but I think it would be a really good move for the Dubs. How about Nikola Mirotic? Having a great season with the Bulls, has literally pulled them back from the depths of the NBA back into mediocrity. They've been okay so far since being able to come back, shooting career-high 44% from 3. He can shuffle around between the 3 and the 4, primarily a 4. Could be a good backup off the bench if they need a little three-point shooting. At the same time, he's going to be decently expensive. We know that the Bulls have slapped a pretty hefty price tag on him. It is almost a certainty that he's going to get traded. I would be shocked if they weren't able to move him because they need to tank. The Bulls need to be bad. So Mirotic will probably get moved, whether or not to the Warriors, we'll see. Before we move on to our next player, everyone just breathe. This doesn't mean that they're going to trade him. This is simply an option of someone that the Warriors have been rumored to be looking at. So breathe in and out. Our last option is Anthony Davis. So the reason he's on this list, we know that the Warriors have been interested in adding another big target down the line. Obviously, there have been talks of Laker maybe offering Paul George a big-time contract this offseason. But Tim Kawakami of The Athletic, he runs the San Francisco Bureau, has said that the Warriors will target Anthony Davis when his contract is up. We know that Joe Lacob loves making the big splash, obviously with Kevin Durant. Anthony Davis in the middle of one of his best seasons, 26 points per game, 10.5 rebounds. Him and Boogie Cousins have made one of the best 1-2 combos in the entire NBA. That Twin Tower style is really working out for them. I don't think they're actually going to trade him. I don't think this is going to happen, but I will say this, it is an option because he's going to be difficult to pick up. They did say that if he was going to get traded from Boston, they would need the New England Patriots and both of their planes. So unless the Warriors maybe want to offer up Oracle Arena to the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm not really sure if they're going to be able to get Anthony Davis. Let's bring up a reaction poll here. Will Anthony Davis ever be a Warrior? Give me a heart for yes and an angry face for no. I'm going to put up an angry face for no. I don't know if they're ever actually going to be able to get him. He's going to be super expensive. But hey, who would you rather have? Draymond Green and Klay Thompson or Anthony Davis? Because that's what they're probably going to have to give up if they ever want to get someone of Anthony Davis's caliber.